say hail up and good morning to you, Bridge Nation. We get another chance to be good to each other for another just under 4 hours. Good morning and welcome to Top of the Bridge Up and Go. It's now time for
WTF, What the Facts? Alright, so here we're going. For my UK peeps especially, it's technically illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day in England. So it has been claimed that eating the snack is illegal in England if done so on Christmas Day. Why? The tradition comes from the time of Oliver Cromwell in the 1650s, when mince pies were banned at Christmas, along with other tasty treats. Why him do that? Apparently, Cromwell wanted to tackle gluttony in England. Okay. He also argued that Christmas contained too many superstitions of the Roman Catholic Church, which he hated. The Christmas bans in 1657 didn't go down well, causing outrage known as the Plum Pudding Riots in Canterbury in 1658.
Mother joined that.
Plum pudding. Hey, people that have thought. Anyway, Cromwell ended up having to send 3,000 soldiers from the Westgate Towers to break down the city gates and enforce the ban. So it looked like technically then like them not get rid of the ban then.
Not officially, because them say it's technically illegal
technically,
still,
so
even at this time.
So them just fight and forget rid of it.
I want to ask Oliver something. And I would have asked him something. I would have looked at him and say in a straight Jamaican language.
Yeah.
When I go ban in your yard, hello, make we eat it. It was a retreat.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
The man attack us. I mean, in his mind, you know, if attack a gluttony in your country, that's one way.
Yeah, but attack it. The brother solve that problem at your home, man.
Let's start it at home, yeah. Yeah, man. You can be the only fit person.
Promote healthy living, and people should exercise and do that kind of stuff. But let them have them little fun at Christmas time. We all look forward to it.
Yeah, not just one time, and then I them eat the mince pies throughout the year.
Yeah.
Are worth it.
Exactly.
Are worth it. I don't know.
No, it's a Christmas treat.
Yeah, man. If I just Christmas, Cromwell Bill, man.
Lot of people, man.
That's why the band never live. I get it.
Go banner, yeah.
That's why the band never live. It makes sense. It makes sense.
He's not hearing me.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, get them all.
Right?
Alright, Bridge Nation, no much time I have to say this. No matter what go on, and I can't stop the teacher. You understand what I'm saying? I can't stop cartel. You understand what I'm saying? Because go on. No matter which part of the man music just reach everywhere across the world. And apparently, big stars are dance to music. What go on is that Vybz Kartel is trending or trends after Kelani, who's a very popular R&B artist, was seen, you know, female artist. Yes, thanks for the. You have to put that out there. Was seen dancing. Or them can say grinding, slow whining. On Black Panther star Letitia Wright. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Kelani and Letitia Wright couldn't help themselves as Vybz Kartel's Bicycle. Yeah, man, we know that tune there was blasted through the speakers at a London club on Monday night, and the two are seen, you know, like a dance together. You know the thing though. In a now viral video,
but grinding.
Yeah, slow whine grind. It was quite serious.
Okay.
Based on what I saw.
I haven't seen the video yet.
Yeah, man, a two video, remember. Yeah, in a now viral video, Kelani is seen twerking, as they might say, on Letitia, who is seen in a black outfit while the super raunchy Vybz Kartel song plays, and the DJ screams through the mic, "Well, go on, daddy, pull up." Although the video is a little dark, other videos posted online by different club goers show Kelani and Letitia's faces, and another woman who is model Eva Apio, who is said to be dating Letitia.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
I know that.
I mean, you know.
It's just recently we saw a video. Remember one morning we saw a video with herself.
Coffee.
Yeah, she walked out on Coffee's performance.
I was about to say that.
And we were quite enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that like so shortly after we'd have seen a video like.
Hey, I'm just, you know, but apparently the fans of both Letitia
and Kelani.
And also Kartel. Because the fans of Kartel as well chipping in saying that, listen, never thought I'd see the day where one is a Kelani dancing with Letitia. Yeah. But put Kartel in the mix. Never saw that coming. So look like people don't really have a problem with it, Richie.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
I mean,
the line about who she's dating, that would surprise some people, yeah.
Is it surprising?
For those who are not au fait with her background?
It's a little surprising because you see me, I'm not the type to judge a book by its cover.
Right.
You see me?
I'm not even judging. I'm just saying, in my case, I didn't know that. If it is to be believed, then that is the direction that she's headed.
The reason I'm saying that, I'm saying I don't take things surface level. Because enough people look. If you see how Letitia, her swag kind of. She have a little, like a masculine style. But you don't know, different century, people can dress how they want to dress. So I can say it's a little surprising, but it's a good look for see the teacher song and play and they might enjoy themselves. So
anyway, you take it.
Yeah.
Jamaica is in the mix.
Yeah, man. London, big up.
There are some who will celebrate. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else, what other video comes out with Letitia, because
she's on a
popping
high.
up. Yeah, she definitely is. And a big star from Wakanda.
Yeah, man.
Forever.
Yeah, man. $1.3 billion.
Wow.
That opening week. Wow.
Yeah, fantastic.
Into the box office. Nice.
All right, she's definitely a world superstar right now. We have a story to do with Chris Brown, and it involves Skilly Bang. Yeah, so dancehall artist Skilly Bang is set to hit European venues in his upcoming tour, where he joins Chris Brown's Under the Influence tour. The Jamaican artist was added to the lineup just yesterday, and dancehall fans are very excited to see both Chris Brown and Skilly Bang perform on the same stage. The artists are on the same label, which is RCA, but they have never collaborated on a song, although the American R&B singer seems to be a fan of Skilly Bang. In fact, on Chris Brown's Instagram account, he announced that Skilly Bang is joining the 13-date tour that kicks off in February of next year, with the first stop in Dublin. Chris Brown's tour gets underway on February 12 in Ireland, and it goes before going on 5 dates in the United Kingdom, his first headlining appearance in that country in a decade. So they haven't seen Chris Brown headline a show for a long time. They head to Paris, to Switzerland, to Germany, move into Belgium, back to Germany, and they end up in Amsterdam, Netherlands on the 6th of March. Chris Brown posted, "Tickets on sale Friday. I'm bringing my brother at Skilly Bang on tour, starting the year off with a bang. See you there," Breezy wrote on IG. Earlier this year, Chris Brown was seen vibing to Skilly Bang's Wap Wap in the club and even doing his little dance and having fun with the track. As for Skilly, his career has been on the up and up. Of course, Nicki Minaj did a remix of Crocodile Teeth that shot to #1 on Billboard, and his follow-up single Wap Wap, which was released to mixed reviews, has grown to thousands of fans who belt out the track at his concerts. So it's a good look and quite beneficial to both artists, and I think that tour is going to go down very, very well, and Skilly will be a much more well-known star, especially in Europe. Of course, he just won the Mobile Award and all that, so good luck and good look. It's a good look, and we say good luck.
Yeah, man.
The proverb of the day is aired at this time, and we usually give you a Jamaican proverb or some proverb from within the region usually, and then we give you the meaning of it. And I can tell you that it's a very short one today. The proverb of the day is "Patient man ride donkey." I like the spelling of patient and donkey. So patient is spelled P-A-Y-S-H-E-N-T. Kids in school, that is not the correct spelling, obviously.
You just give an artist a new name.
Patient. What about D-A-N-K-I? Nobody tell me, nobody take on that. Donkey. All right, so patient man ride donkey. Not difficult to decipher. We must exercise great patience in order to reach our goals.
Facts.
All right, so that is our proverb of the day, and you also got the official meaning. Now, what are pet peeves, which we do next? A pet peeve is something that somebody does. Man, I was distracted by looking at the screen and seeing
I'm not looking.
another Spanish footballer missing a penalty.
I'm not looking.
Wow,
what is on the screen?
Gosh, don't look over there, Shelz.
No,
It's going to
the
be
TV off.
depressing.
I don't know where you're looking. I see
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
I see nothing.
Whilst it's on, it's off.
Yes.
So pet peeves are things that others do that you may find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And that sometimes spills over into a game of football.
See there?
When you see your strikers missing penalties, that
pass.
can be a pet peeve for somebody.
It's a pass ball through the whole game.
Yeah.
To the point in the penalty shooter, them a pass it to the keeper.
Man.
Yeah, man.
And it's not even like we're taking Shelz's pet peeves.
No,
this
sir.
morning.
No. It's just it just spill over.
Trust me.
Feelings.
He couldn't help it. Not
Yeah,
could I, frankly
yeah.
speaking, even as a Brazilian fan.
See there?
But
boy.
can we get on with it?
Yeah.
Jody's saying, all right. Oh, so Shelz is going to
Yeah.
read the pet peeve, but it's not your
No,
pet peeve.
it was sent. Yeah, it was sent to our WhatsApp line from.
All right. What is it?
All right. So a member of our Bridge Nation is saying, Bridge Nation, why? Not like popcorn, but like the person literally have this about 7H and 8Ys. Why? When the police stop a driver in the middle of the road, another why? Mr. Officer don't make them clear the road.
Oh.
That's their pet peeve. And then again goes on to say why with about 12H and 7Y again. So when the officer them stop the driver them.
Yeah, maybe the officer had General Degree's song playing in his head. Traffic blocking.
Sometimes it's risky still, because sometimes when we see the police, sometimes them run out into the road, no fear, highway settings and stop car. Like sometimes,
I mean, we can't tell the police how to do their job, but it is seemingly a reasonable request. Yeah. As is put forward by our Bridge Nation member, that if you're going to stop somebody for whether it be a traffic violation or to make a check, then take them off the middle of the road and put them to the side of the road so that you're not impeding the traffic flow.
Well, given my experience, them always tell me go over. So maybe it's a case where sometimes the oncoming vehicle look like them a stop. Yeah. So them have to kind of use a little action and say, oh yeah, I do. And then create a little scene, and then. Yeah, but for most times I see them pull over vehicles. Yeah. So I don't know.
It doesn't happen seemingly that often, but if it does, I'm sure that other motorists would be upset.
Yeah, man, of course.
Like that member of the Bridge Nation.
Yeah, man.
I'm just remembering the conversation I had with a police officer some months ago when he stopped me on the Washington Boulevard, and I was trying to catch a place that closes at 7 o'clock.
Oh, boy.
And they were already waiting on me to pick up a suit for an event that I was going to be doing.
Oh, boy.
And I tried to get into a conversation quickly with the officer to let him know that I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't mean that he's going to give me a bly. So he said, all right, give me your documents in a rush. I'm right on the ticket.
See him, sir. Yeah.
Officer, good morning.
Big up yourself.
And live to tell the tale. All right, big ups to all the wonderful police officers out there. We have generally good experiences with them.
Yeah.
And we want to say big ups to every member of the JCF from top to bottom. Have yourselves a wonderful day today. We have a very special guest that we'll be talking with in a moment's time. He has been recently appointed as Jamaica's new Honorary Investment Advisor for Georgia in the United States of America. The Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO, which is an agency of the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, have officially appointed Mr. Bindley Sangster II as Jamaica's Honorary Investment Advisor for the state of Georgia in the USA. He will work to promote Jamaican investment opportunities in Georgia and will facilitate business connections to attract investments to Jamaica. You should also note that he is the CEO of Sangster's Coffee and has previously worked with Panasonic Avionics Corporation. He's a member at large of the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce in Atlanta. Let me just tell you a little bit more about my good friend. He is the grandson of Sir Donald Sangster, Jamaica's second Prime Minister, and he views the role of Honorary Investment Advisor as just simply adhering to his grandfather's ideals of service to Jamaica. And on that note, we say this did not come to me as that much of a surprise, but we're very happy. Good morning and welcome, Bindley. How are you doing today, sir?
Good morning, my friend. How are you, sir? Long time.
Long time. Many people will say, yes, but I remember that name. Richie and Bobby talked a lot about him when they made that trek to Dubai some time back. But here he is now in Georgia. How come? Bring us up to speed, Bindley.
Richie, it's funny. Georgia is home, away from home. I reside here primarily, and as a result, we have a very strong presence as a country. There are many Jamaicans here in the great state of Georgia. So on the East Coast, I think we have 3 huge concentrations: Florida, New York, and I think Georgia ranks 3rd.
So there you are, home away from home, and now being appointed this new appointment, Honorary Investment Advisor. Talk to us about this appointment and what you see your role as.
Sure. So, Richie, you said no surprise, right? Well, I'm a proud Jamaican, as many of us are, and I've been through the years using every relationship in my network to constantly bring value to Jamaica. And I feel that what it is that we've made it official now. So I look for companies and businesses to, and I'm always promoting Jamaica. And I think that this now gives me the tools and the resources, especially with Jampro behind me, to bring value and not try to do the heavy lifting all on my own. And, you know, we have an amazing team. And, you know, we've got huge champions of Jamaica here in the States that, you know, help facilitate trade and commerce. You know, our CG out of South Florida there, Oliver Mayer. We've got Shane Angus, you know, who is the head of North America for Jampro. We have the locals in Jamaica, Gabriel Heron. And we've been championed by, you know, Melanie Sabrati, who is now the chairman of Jampro. And, you know, Senator Auburn Hill has constantly been looking for ways to build relationships and, again, use the resources that they have outside of Jamaica to, you know, assist with the with cross trade and building commerce.
Yeah.
So I think it just makes sense.
So who would you say are the targets of your early engagement in this new role? Would it be the Jamaicans or Caribbean people in Georgia, or non-Jamaicans who also might have an interest in investing here?
You know, Richie, we're not, we haven't identified specific groups. You know, what we will tell you is that Jamaica is open for business. And I just attended the Invest conference in Mobay, Invest 2022 investment conference in Mobay last week. And the common message, you know, was Jamaica is open for business, not just to international companies, but to our diaspora, you know, on a whole. So, I mean, it's our audience is Jamaicans, internationals, large corporations, you know, people. The opportunities are endless, Richie, you know. And when I had the opportunity to listen, all right, so we as a country, we want to promote export, job creation. You know, Jamaica has grown our GDP 8.2%, you know, between 2021 to 2022. That's an amazing number.
Yes.
We want to continue to see that GDP growth. And in order to do so, we want to promote exports and trade inside the country. We don't want to say, hey, we want to sell services or start importing more. So we're looking for opportunities where we can grow business inside Jamaica so that we're exporting more and creating more jobs inside the country. I recently heard of a contract that was birthed out of Georgia that is going with uniforms to Jamaica, and a very large contract. And when I heard about this, I was like, listen, I'm not upset that this company is doing business with Jamaica, but let's try to find a way. If they're offering a service that Jamaica can't provide, then let's find a way to have them domicile in Jamaica so we can actually help with job creation. They're already bringing value. They're already approved to some capacity to do business with the government. But let's have them set up shop in Jamaica. One, we can, you know, put money to the bottom line, reduce their costs, you know, per item. But then at the same time, let's bring this manufacturing opportunity into Jamaica where we can actually, you know, grow jobs and have people benefit locally in Jamaica. So we're looking at all kinds of different industries, all businesses. And one of the, you know, again, you know, Minister Matthew Samuda said, if you're coming to Jamaica, make sure that sustainability is at the forefront and put on your green shirt, because we're really, as a country, putting a lot of focus on the environment and sustainability. I know that was a mouthful.
No, that's good. That's good, Mr. Sangster. Greetings once again. This is Shelz. So I like. Yes, greetings, sir. I like the vibe that you brought in terms of saying that Jamaica is open for business, and in a very good way as well. You know, it's in terms of bringing job opportunities here. I'm curious, sir. Is there any way for entrepreneurs to tap into these opportunities?
Of course, without a doubt. You know, Jampro is there not just for, you know, internationals, but for, you know, Jamaicans as well. There are so many turnkey opportunities in Jamaica that any entrepreneur, I mean, we are really trying to make the environment in Jamaica one that people want to come and do business. We've been touted of having the best, stock exchange in the world. Right now, we have shown, economic growth. And any entrepreneur who says, you know what, I want to do business in Jamaica, I would encourage them to contact Shane Angus at Jampro, contact myself, contact Jampro directly. I mean, there's so many opportunities in so many different sectors. Yanni Epstein was, from ITEL was there talking about the growth in the BPO space. I personally brought down 4 individuals from Atlanta who had only heard about opportunities in Jamaica, and then leaving the Invest conference have now started the necessary steps to establish themselves in Jamaica. So here are 4 guys who are very successful, have companies in the States. They came to Jamaica, listened to the conference, met key people, and in less than a week, Shelz, they've already started the process to move operations to Jamaica.
Wow.
So that tells you that in a very short amount of time, they were able to see the value that Jamaica presented.
Yeah.
So, and again, we're trying to, we're not just saying, yo, Jamaica wants to benefit from everything that you're bringing. No, you could benefit so much from doing business in Jamaica. Jamaica is such a ripe environment for business and growth.
So you would say then, Bindley, that Jamaica is an easy sell, is it?
Easy sell, easy. I mean, Richie, as I said, 4 guys. I mean, just I'm batting 400, right? I'm batting. That's a great return. Bring 4 guys down, have 4 guys investing in Jamaica, and they're all in different sectors. It's not as though they came into Jamaica looking for one specific industry. No, these guys were across 4 different industries and have left Jamaica now, setting up roots in Jamaica.
Yeah, it's a good look. No doubt you have set yourself your own targets in terms of what you want to achieve on Jamaica's behalf, and we want to encourage you and support you in whatever way we can. If we can replicate, Bindley, what we achieved when we took the trek over to Dubai, where you were pretty much our host and did so much in terms of bringing back all the good that was happening at that conference, then please, we look forward to your invitation for any such event inside of Georgia where we can partner once again. But good luck in this new role, and best wishes going forward.
No, thank you very much, Shelz. Thank you very much, Richie. I really appreciate the opportunity. And yes, just remember this, Jamaica is open for business.
Yes,
that's right.
Most definitely. Which is your team for the World Cup, Bindley? Got to get that from you.
I don't want to tell you because they're no longer there.
That's because they didn't support Brazil, man. Come on.
Boy, I tell you, they're looking tough, but Portugal looking tough too.
Trust me, maybe tougher, who knows? Enjoy your coffee. Have a good day.
All right, gentlemen, have a good one. Thank you.
All right,
Respect.
no doubt. You know what he's sipping on, right?
Of course, got to be that Sangster's coffee.
He's CEO of Sangster's Coffee and Jamaica's newly appointed Honorary Investment Advisor for Georgia in the United States of America. We wish him well in this new role, and I'm sure that you can tell that he's going to do well. He's very motivated and very well connected. Big up yourself once again, Bindley Sangster. So at this time, we have been telling you about it. We'll be talking with the president of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, and we're looking pretty much at food supplies for this Christmas. Just this week, many of you would have heard that local egg farmers are said to be struggling to ramp up production to satisfy the traditional pre-Christmas surge in demand as stakeholders emerge from the shadows of the COVID-19 situation. Citing long-standing industry concerns, Mr. Fulton shared that the December spike is largely stimulated by the baking industry and has put a strain on farmers whose operations have, in some cases, been scaled back as a result of the pandemic. We also want to find out from him what things are like in terms of the agricultural sector. And so it's a good time for us to be talking with Mr. President of the JAS, Lenworth Fulton. Good morning, Mr. Fulton.
Greetings.
Hey, good morning.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good.
it has become customary that at this time of the year, you know, we reach out to you and try to get an update as to what things are like in terms of the farming community. And especially, we know that there's a spike usually at Christmas time. But before we get into what's happening now, can you look back at the year 2022? What has it been like in the agricultural sector from your perspective?
It's a mixed year, and we have to congratulate the small farmers because they are able to grow their production for this country. For all 5 quarters, and 3 of those quarters would be in this financial year. So we have grown, but the demand for 2022 has grown significantly as well with the return of the tourism sector to the pre-pandemic levels. And we have to feed those people who are coming here. So we have a mixed year, plus it was not the best for our natural disasters. There were rains and rains which do affect farmers in many of their production practices. So we have a mixed year, but I think we came out the better on top.
Yes. I indicated a while ago that there's a greater demand for eggs at this time, and there are some challenges even in that sector. But generally speaking, Mr. Fulton, what are some of the foods that might be in scarce supply this Christmas? Might be in scarce supply this Christmas?
Well, I think most of the vegetables, the tomatoes, the sweet peppers, the lettuce, cabbage, those head the list of vegetables that will be a bit pricey. You will have them, but not in the sort of a supply that will bring down the price. Because remember, these are the same type of vegetables that the hotels and restaurants need to satisfy the tourism trade. In better supply, however, you will have callaloo, pak choy, cucumber, and these okra and string bean and these crops, because they have a shorter maturity period and farmers could get in the crop between the bad weather and Christmas. So we will have vegetables, but we might have to choose very carefully and not be too worrisome that you don't have as much tomato and lettuce as per farmer years.
And the price might be a little bit higher, you think?
In Christmas, you have a number of things, especially now, impacting price. As I said, we have been educating our people to eat more vegetables, so that increased the demand. You have the Ministry of Health and Wellness say, eat more vegetable, eat local production, eat more fiber, so that also grow the demand. Plus the tourism sector too, plus it is Christmas and more money in people's pockets, which create the spike. And also all countries in the world are suffering from some inflationary factors due to the amount of money that is pumped into each economy. During the pandemic, remember, this money is out there, you know, and people are putting it in the public. Every month you go and take some of the money and clear your credit card bill so that that credit or debit card can be used again. So this is putting the money on the street, evidenced by the fact that the Bank of Jamaica has moved up interest rate probably 4, 5, 6 times, which tells that the liquidity is too high in the market. So all of that impact the prices and push up the prices. Okay. So we have some work to do.
Okay. Greetings, Mr. Fulton. Shelz here. So, you know, we're looking back at the local egg farmers, sir, and the situation that they're facing with meeting demands for this season. You know, as Richie mentioned, and we've been talking about, the pandemic definitely played a massive role. But could you provide further insight into why this is the case? And is it a situation where the farmers aren't quite confident that things would go back to normal for this season, the Christmas season?
No, I tell you something, the egg farmers are getting back into a good position.
Okay.
The pandemic really set them back. But remember, the Jamaican economy, we used to import egg 2004, 2005 coming up. for Christmas, because no egg farmer can satisfy a spike, because you cannot turn off a laying hen like how you turn off a pipe. So if you stock more birds to lay for Christmas, when it comes to February, then you have an oversupply of egg that you'll have to dump. Remember, egg is not like the broiler meat that you put into a cold storage, you know. But the government and the private sector and the egg farmers have come up with one of the best projects in Jamaica to develop a plant in Montego Bay to a liquid egg plant that can take the egg and put it into liquid into whatever farm you want, whether you want all the albumin, all yolk, the red part are mixed. We have that plant, but because of the pandemic, many farmers did not restock. In fact, some gave away their birds because they couldn't get rid of the eggs because of the backlog and the due to the hotels were empty. So the situation is not long term because we do have the plan, and that was one of the better business development plans for our agricultural sector, which involved egg farmers, government, and the private sector to build a plant.
Okay.
Only now that the householders every year are used to the real egg because they don't have the facility to store liquid egg.
Yeah.
So therefore they go and buy more egg for their domestic, their home baking and so on and so forth. So it's a little situation that we will live with, and you will see more of the price will go up. But when the plant is fully operational and the tourism industry is back in full swing, they will know how to manage during Christmas time.
I want to revisit. I want to spend a little bit more time on the whole matter of pricing, especially at this time, because there are some consumers who will say that prices tend to go through the roof at Christmas time, and there is a belief, Mr. Fulton, that the persons within the market tend to create that scarcity so that they can benefit from higher prices. How do you respond to that?
The first thing I have to say, agriculture is a business, just like the shoes business, the belt business, the dress business, the pants business. Everybody does it. But the only issue and how you hear is about food price. The same consumer, which is taking up the crepe to buy, and they say now the price double for Christmas. They buy it. But when the farmer says, listen, my pumpkin have to go up a little bit because I have to buy the shoes for the price to equal with the farmer. It's a type of consumer education that we need to levy among our people. Not saying that it is right, but it is business. That is how business runs.
Supply and demand.
It's a supply and demand issue, and the demand rise rapidly in Christmas because people get bonus, people draw their savings, so there are too much dollars in the hands chasing too few goods.
Yeah.
You call that inflation.
Yes.
So that hits everybody, either with agriculture, motor car, or whatever you buy.
Yes, I hear you. Loud and clear. Farmers have to make the money too.
See that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But in all of what we're talking about, there are two particular products that I just want to hear from you that we will not have a problem with at Christmas, and that is my good old sorrel and gungo peas. Any word on those two?
You will have them.
Thank you,
As
sir.
I said, based on the weather pattern, we have lost significant acreage in sorrel. But you will have sorrel and you will have gungo. Green gungo will be a little pricey. You hardly see dry gungo again because of prodigal lasting. So people pick it green and sell it instead of let it dry for the unseen hand that generally walk through. But you will have gungo and you will have sorrel.
Sorrel, all
And
right.
just to say before I go, Richie, 1 minute. People in our country have to pay more attention to the Jamaica 4-H Clubs program that is pushing food diversification. The thing we use to feed rabbit called Spanish needle is a good a vegetable and even eat better and probably more nutritious than callaloo.
Really? But if
Pumpkin leaf is as good a vegetable as callaloo. Dasheen leaf is as good a vegetable as all of them. We need to use the food diversification, and it needs a consumer education to tell us that you get the same plant protein and fiber from these leaves as you get from pak choy and from callaloo, etc. So we need to use what we have around us, because we are getting into a period of time where food security is going to be our major problem. Jamaica has always been, from 1655 till now, a food insecure country. From we're taking over by the British. They are importing, sending here flour and rice and saltfish and salt mackerel and all these things. So we are food insecure, and we have not changed that. So we need to use much more of what we have.
Yes. I'm wondering if my food satisfaction would be at the usual level if I'm eating, like saltfish with pumpkin leaves, though.
I can tell you, if you had it prepared properly, you will enjoy it. Because you won't know if somebody cook pumpkin leaves for you and give you with saltfish. You won't know that it is pumpkin leaf, because you are eating a lovely smooth,
greens on chocolate and saltfish. What's the one that you mentioned that the rabbits eat?
Spanish needle.
So you're saying Spanish needle and saltfish would be a good combination as well, Mr. Fulton?
Excellent, man. You need to go to the 4-H when they run their program and taste it.
I definitely need to.
And they are doing a marvelous job in getting food out to the people.
All right.
We need to, other countries are doing it and feeding the people, and eating more banana, which grow here, more plantain.
Yeah, I agree with that.
More sweet potato, more yam. We grow them here.
Mr. Fulton, it's a pleasure, and it's always a pleasure talking with you. Thank you so very much, always representing the farming community, and we say big ups to all of the members of that community across Jamaica. All the best, and season's greetings, all right?
Thank you very much, and same to you and your staff.
Thank you. Lenworth Fulton, the president of the Jamaica Agricultural Society. So we say congratulations to both Joel and to Flexx. Yeah, and they're both with us right now live from South Africa. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Yeah, fully.
What up?
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. It's afternoon time in South Africa now, is it?
Yeah, it's 3:36. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, congratulations again, Joel and Flexx. We're proud of what you've been able to achieve. I mean, let me start with Joel as our more recent winner. You must be saying to yourself, my God, look at what where dancing has taken me. I mean, how proud are you for what you've achieved so far?
Right now, I'm just proud, just to be here. Africa is a place that is a dream come true, because I always look about to prove in Africa, So to be here to represent for my country is like a wow, Yeah, man.
Must be. I mean, I think you're both close to where each other is. So we're asking if you can just use one camera so we don't get the vibe,
the echo
that we're getting on this side. All right? Is that possible?
Yeah, I'm going to use just the one microphone.
Yeah, that makes it perfect. Now, how about you, Flexx? You were the winner last year. What has it been like since you were crowned winner in this fantastic competition?
Definitely. As you know, as Jamaicans, we like everything bigger, better, and just the most exuberant. So the pressure of knowing that I have to represent my entire country has been on me. but all in a positive way because it makes you want to do more, you know? Makes you want to be more than ever seeing your own self. It wants you to do your best. So it's definitely inspiring and nerve-wracking at the same time, you know?
You have a very corporate delivery, you know, sir. but don't get it twisted, Bridge Nation. We're talking to two champion dancers who are representing Jamaica in South Africa. Shall say a thing to them, man.
Yeah, man, when I do fully, I go enjoy everything good.
Yeah, man, everything much of
Yeah, man, give thanks and Flexx, big up yourself. Now, what I want to know is, gentlemen, is what is preparation like? Because we understand what it's like winning on the local level, but then I take it to the international level where most of the dances that you guys have been practicing locally, some of them youth I do it from long time. Some of them places where them come from originate the dance moves. So what is preparation like for you guys right now?
All right now, for me, it's more like observing and taking in everything, you know, try to. Because, you know, it's a different genre here. Most of the dancers from different countries, they do the same kind of genre. Hip-hop, Latin, and crunk. Most of them are similar. We are the only two dancers that just bring in the dance to the table, you know? So we have to try to blend that dancehall to match the songs that we get, because we're not going to look forward to getting dancehall songs here, you know? So it's a very challenging, but we're just going to go out there and just do what we are
supposed to.
So that's the thing right now, you know?
So Flexx, I'm trying to get a picture. Like, I think a lot of what you'll be doing is improvisation. So do you have like an arsenal of moves that you have rehearsed that you can draw on right throughout the competition? Is that how you prepare?
So the good thing about my dance style is I can choreograph, and I'd say I'm a good choreographer. However, freestyle is definitely my strong point. You can put music on, and I will dance until JPS chooses to stop it. You know? So, yeah, man. So like, my dance style is just literally feeling the music rather than thinking about, yo, I have this dance move. I use my muscles as like my brain in a sense of muscle memory. Yeah. When it comes to steps, so like I let my body remember that all I do is free my mind and let the music take over, you know?
Yeah. Let the music take over us, you know, that's the thing.
But of course, we got, you know, some tricks up our sleeve, but you know.
Dancehall is a lot of. Like, we have a lot of moves in our hand right now, you know, because our groove, our style is totally different. So, you know, we just have to show them this right now.
As Joel said, the good thing about being the two dancers here is that you have at least the least 4 people from the same genre, because it's like 64 different dancers. So imagine like you're seeing the same style over and over, and then you see 2 guys come, you never see them move like this before. I think in that sense we do have the upper hand and the element of surprise. Also, when everybody was vibing and dancing, we were just watching and observing. No dancing, no. Nothing. So they don't know, they don't have a clue what our style looks like. Honestly, they don't have a clue.
Clear strategy and a smart one as well. What are some of the prizes that you're going after?
The prizes?
Yeah.
So, actually, so for the finals, they've actually been very secretive about the prizes, actually. Like, for all the countries, haven't told the dancers like what we're really getting. But what I'm expecting, knowing that it's Red Bull, you know, maybe some prize money, maybe some sponsorships. Maybe we'll go on a few tours, do some documentaries.
Do some shooting and stuff like that.
So I think those like would probably be the main stuff. Anything else would probably like maybe some bonus stuff.
Yeah, like bragging rights, which is a big part.
Pretty much. Because when winning, you come back to Jamaica. I mean, I respect all my dancers, and I still think I have a lot to learn. Yeah. I definitely think a dancer who is better than another dancer can lose to the one that is not so better than you. Yeah. Because it's the moves, that the mindset and strategy. Yeah.
All right. Now, big up, man, big up. Now, so you guys mentioned that, you know, dancers from all over the world will be bringing all sorts of moves to the table. You guys have been studying them. Them can't study, you know, our style already. But can you name some of the countries, you know, you two will be competing against?
So, we'll be competing against USA,
people from France, people from Belgium,
Australia, Germany,
Croatia,
Canada. South Africa, of course, Nigeria, Kenya,
Um,
And so Israel, Egypt.
Wow.
Like a lot of places actually.
The whole world.
Yo.
The whole world did it.
Hey, this sound bigger than the World Cup.
The Dancers World Cup. The Dancers World
That's
Cup.
how it feels like I'm like.
I understand, gentlemen. So it's the Red Bull Dance Your Style Championship, and two Jamaicans, Joel and Flexx, are in South Africa about to take home. I'm speaking it into being, gentlemen.
Straight.
About to take home all the top prizes. We are definitely rooting for you, and continue to rehearse, continue to practice. Are you working separately or as a duo?
Separately. So because I won 2021,
Yeah.
I'm going today. So I'm battling in the next 3 to 4 hours. And then tomorrow Joel will be doing the second pre-final.
keep our work together though, teamwork right now, but right to the end.
Yeah, man.
Fully.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Give my regards to the other Jamaicans who are a part of the entourage, and good luck, gentlemen. We're definitely rooting and praying for you. All the best.
Latanya is also here with us too. She come here to support us for Jamaica. Latanya, big up.
Oh, Latanya style. Big up Latanya.
Yeah,
man.
Wicked. All
A
right.
lot of people may know she's going for dancehall ambassadors. So yeah, man. She helped us to be here and helped us to get preparation.
For real.
So just want to give her a big thanks.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom, to Trinidad.
Yeah.
Without your 9 months, I wouldn't be here.
Enough love.
Enough love
Respect.
and best wishes every time. Keep dancing, gentlemen. All right, that's a chat there with Flexx and, of course, Joel. We wish them well down there inside of South Africa, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a good look for dancers.